Hey, what's up guys, Shiny here, come back with a brand new video for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about everything that could possibly be going on with a brand new operation later this year. It's still a while away, but it's still a good time to start to be thinking about where you potentially want to be putting your money so you can make a lot of profit. You don't want to be too late on this or else you could be missing out on 90% of the profit. I mean, we saw how quickly prices shot up last time, so you want to make sure you're ahead of the game this time. Before we hop on into it, only a small percentage of you guys who watch the videos are actually subscribed. Discord's going to be in the description. Let's hop on into it. First up here, I want to talk about operation skins. Now, operation skins are something that's very crucial to the operation investing portion. Now, operation skins are something that we saw brand new every operation for the past two, but this is not always the case. We've seen in the past that operation skins tend to return a decent amount, and just because the precedent has been set that these operations will be receiving 3 new collections every time does not mean that's actually going to happen. I feel like this is something that's usually glazed over and people just say, oh yeah, we're pretty much guaranteed to get 3 new collections, but we're not always guaranteed. That's something that's never guaranteed, is that they're going to be new collections, because we've seen in the past that they have returned collections over and over and over again. Now, I don't think we will be seeing those collections again. It seems like something Valve has tried to stay away from with these past operations, especially with a growing player base. They don't want to upset a lot of people, and that's one easy way they can do it. It's like bringing back the Cobblestone collection. That's going to make so many people upset because that dragon lore is going to decrease significantly in price. It's going to negatively impact so much of their player base. Now, that is a little bit of an exaggeration compared to the collections we have now, but I think that is something that they really look at. They look at how much of the player base is going to be negatively impacted by if we do this, and with returning those collections, I feel like it's going to be a large majority, and for that reason, I can't really see those operation skins returning. I think we have to get new collections at this point, or receive some sort of warning, because whenever they do things unexpected like that, they get a lot of backlash. Continuing on operation skins though, we have 6 collections that we could potentially be looking to invest into, but I feel like the 3 Shattered Web collections are probably a little bit out of the price range of most people, so we're going to talk about the Broken Fang collections right now. Now, the Broken Fang collections have seen some growth since the beginning, but they've really pretty much leveled out since a couple months in. Now, this is something that we kind of expected. We knew there was going to be a lot more people investing into this operation compared to Shattered Web, and there's a couple reasons for that. First of all, there's a lot of new players looking to invest into that, but second of all, there's a lot more skins that are able to be got from the Broken Fang collections compared to the Shattered Web collections. Shattered Web collections, you got a couple drops throughout the entire battle pass, but Broken Fang, you were able to choose the item you wanted, and that's very detrimental to investing. That's going to lead to a lot of lower prices from the beginning, plus a lot of struggle for the prices to go up in value because there's so many of them out there, and everyone who wants them already has them. It's going to take a long time for trade ups and such to be able to knock that number down, and when something like the op fade has not been increasing in price, it just hurts it even more. Overall, in my opinion, I expect to see some of the Broken Fang collections move a decent amount as we get closer to that hype stage of the game, that 4th quarter of the year where we expect to get an operation and such. I feel like we're probably going to see the prices increase a bit because people are worried they're going to miss out. That's where a lot of the growth from these operation skins is coming from. A lot of people investing because they're scared to miss out, and I think that's something that the Broken Fang collections have a lot of, and they're going to see a lot of in that 4th quarter of the year. Overall, for collection skins though, I feel like we are going to struggle to see these prices move significantly if we do receive 3 new collections. Those collections are going to be invested the crap out of. We saw that with Broken Fang, where there was a lot of people investing into that, or we're going to see it again, in my opinion. We're going to see that these skins are just not going to be able to push a price point that a lot of people expect them to in a time period a lot of people expect them to. And that's going to lead to people undercutting each other and the price not being able to rise, because no one wants to wait out a couple months to get their profit. They want to sell it now, and they're just going to be breaking even or such, which I feel like is just going to lead to a lot of stagnant skins. Next up here then, we also have to talk about the case. Now we're going to assume that we're going to be getting a brand new case, and that's the really hard part, is what is going to be the rare special item for that case. Our past two operations had brand new items. We had the shattered web knives, and then we also had a new set of gloves for Broken Fang. Now what is Dreams and Nightmares going to bring for us as a rare special item? It could be a lot of things, and that's the hard part. That's what makes the majority of the investing decision for us, is what that rare special item is. If it's something that's not brand new, which I assume it won't be, it's not going to be a very good option to invest, especially with the amount of cases out there. We gotta assume that we're going to be getting that shop again, like we saw for Broken Fang, where you were able to pick the items you want. It just doesn't make sense for them to go back to the way Shattered Web was after the way they did it for Broken Fang. That puts us in a really tough spot though, because we're almost guaranteed to see this case price significantly decrease throughout the operation and afterwards. To this day, Shattered Web and Broken Fang have not been able to sustain a price point. Shattered Web has really started to stagnate out around that $1 to $1.30 range, and I think that's probably where it's going to stay until it receives some more hype for the future. But overall, looking at it now, it's probably not the best investment to make moving forward, investing into these operation cases. However, when we say that, we're only looking at the short term here. The long term of these cases is going to be very good. We know that Shattered Web does not drop anymore. We know that Operation Broken Fang case does not drop anymore. And that's going to be really good because these are operation exclusive cases. Something that's going to have a finite supply and can only decrease. And that's going to be really good for people looking to hang on to these cases long term. The problem is we don't know how long that's going to take. There could be a million years, hypothetically, before we see this case reach $1, just because there could be one of these open every day. And when you have millions of cases out there, it's not going to be very quick. But the flip side of that is we could also see the tables just turn quickly one day. Surprise, someone wants to buy 500,000 of the Broken Fang case. Well, now the case is worth an extremely high value compared to what it was just a day or two ago, but nothing has changed fundamentally about the case. It's just the amount of people looking to buy or the amount of quantity that's been taken off the market. For me though, I really struggle to find a good reason to invest into the Dreams and Nightmares case in the beginning, unless it's got some revolutionary thing as the rare special item, but that's the problem. We're almost guaranteed to see a case afterwards that has that same rare special item. We saw it with Broken Fang and Snakebite, we saw it with Shattered Web and Fracture. It's the reason those cases were never able to push a high price point, which makes sense. If you're going to have something exclusive to a case that's the rare special item, you're probably going to include it somewhere else because it's probably pretty valuable, and that's just a really good thing for Valve to have. But overall guys, I just hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit interesting to talk about the potential operation and everything to go along with it. Now we are expecting this operation to come around that November-December time, but it's always good to stay prepared. As always guys, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.